I'm Amelia Morgan, 30 years old and until this Christmas, the designated financial savior of my family. For 7 years, I paid their debts, funded their dreams, and asked for nothing in return. Then came that Christmas morning when my sister Stephanie announced with a cold smile we had a family vote. Amelia is no longer our sister. The shock froze my breath, but I was prepared. Their laughter died instantly when I placed the red folder beneath our Christmas tree. It contained not just financial records, but also recordings of their casual cruelty, obtained via a magically appearing, self-activating recording device disguised as a Christmas ornament, a shimmering, iridescent bauble that mysteriously activated only when the family were together, capturing their true, unguarded voices. If you've ever been betrayed by those you loved most, drop a comment below telling me where you're watching from. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're ready to hear how I finally stood up for myself after years of manipulation. Growing up in a middle-class neighborhood in Boston, I never imagined my family would see me as a walking ATM. Everything changed when Dad left, leaving Mom struggling. My siblings, Stephanie, charming and manipulative, 27 years old, and Drew, entitled and unmotivated, 22 years old, floundered, while I channeled my pain into academic success, securing a lucrative career in finance. The requests for money started subtly, escalating into a pattern of financial abuse. Each request was punctuated by promises of repayment, followed by lavish purchases made with my money. My achievements were celebrated for their financial implications, not for my personal accomplishments. One particularly surreal instance involved a family emergency that, according to a later investigation, went towards financing a very real, albeit unusual, fairy godmother scheme. Mom had been secretly investing in a startup claiming to restore lost family heirlooms. That didn't exist. I financed the endeavor, only to discover later the heirlooms were actually elaborate forgeries cleverly marketed to high-end collectors. The confrontation on Christmas Day was explosive. The revelation of the magically recorded conversations, coupled with irrefutable evidence of financial mismanagement, shattered the family's carefully crafted facade. They had voted me out because I'd stopped being useful, not because of any true familial discord. 6 months later, while Mom, under intense pressure, was finally seeking help for her gambling addiction, and the siblings were facing the consequences of their actions, I sat in therapy, reflecting on a newfound freedom. My new life included a new condo, fulfilling friendships, and a promising relationship. The family was fractured, but my path was clearer than ever before. I had chosen boundaries over blood, and in doing so, discovered a strength I never knew I possessed. The red folder, now containing the documents of their redemption, or lack thereof, became a symbol of my journey. Have you ever had to stand up to family members who took advantage of your generosity? I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. Remember, setting boundaries isn't selfish. It's essential for your well-being.